So, purpose of my life, and just just to achieve happiness for myself. That is not the purpose of my life. Purpose of my life is to free the numberless, helping Thanguros, the animals, human beings, Sura, Asura, intermediate, from the oceans of samsara suffering, and bring them in the Buddhahood, peerless happiness, total cessation of obscuration, completion of realization, to lead to that by myself. But for that, I need to achieve a full state of omniscience, and therefore I'm going to take the listen to the holy teaching. So then, so clarified, please listen to teaching by generic moderation for the Jeda, as well as the contractual listening. So I think I made a mistake yesterday when I was explaining. Must correct that. So what I explained, what I explained yesterday, you see, there was a pimp top, the power of planning, power of planning. I don't know what are the English words. How to translate it into English by others? What? Intention.
Or motivation.
Or determination.
What? Determination. Yeah. Yes, determination. Determination. Yes. Pampa. It's a plan. So to not go under the self-chasing thoughts. Enemy self-chasing thought is from today on. In particular, this until death, particularly today. To not go into the control of Mara, your enemy, the self-chasing thought, you see, and then to go into the to live with the. So there was free your life, free your mind, totally free your mind, free your life. Keep your life free, mind free. So from now on to live with this, cherishing others, and then until death, and today. So there's a pivotal. So, the power of prayer. That's you see like we normally do. The dedicate past, present, future merit collected by you. We dedicate also 3 times merit collected by numberless being, numberless Buddhas, children, Buddha. So that power of prayer. So you merit what you dedicate, collected, then dedicate. To somebody, so power of prayer. So this, yes. So what we normally do what we normally do, from the high power, the power of prayer. So that's then I say just by the way, just mention anyway. The white seed, high power needed death time. Chikami nyamle tonga, high power needed death time. So that power seed, and that you see. You see. Not all what they material. If you do have material possessions, then you see to not get attached at the time of death, to not make your death so difficult. So to make your death free, you die free mind, free freedom, happily. So the Kazure. To be especially meaningful, dying for sentient being, use the death to achieve enlightenment for sentient being, and the sentient beings to achieve enlightenment. So, most meaningful. So here, so possessions, if you have, then you see, you of course, as a Buddhist, then the unbelievable chance. Then the offering Guru Dhamma Sangha. As well, unbelievable what you can do. Then Adon is that. Even non-believer, or even who don't believe reincarnation karma, I'm going to say, So to make your possession that you put your so many years, starting from kindergarten, primary school. So you spend so much of your life to receive education so that you can make money. So most of the motivation is so that you can get a job, professional job, so that you can make money. That's the normal motivation. So it's all aimed for yourself. So all this education so that you can make money, so that you can live without difficulty means of living. So you create so much negative karma to collect the material, to collect the money, to invest money, to collect all that money by studying for so many years, gaining education, so many years to get the money, to go for money. So you see, so much negative karma collected to get the money, and so therefore now you see, even who don't believe to Buddha Dharma Sangha, but of course you believe, of course, no question believe, you doesn't believe it. If you want to make yourself free guy, free guy or guyness, how you so yeah. If it's a white person, then even you don't believe in the karma. But if it's a white guy, then you see possession that whatever you have, so much how to obtain that from years. Oh, then you see, you give. There are numberless people, homeless, numberless people, no food, no homeless, sick, there numberless people in the world. Wow. You can offer, you can donate, you can help so many, 100,000, so many. There's, what you can have so much in the world, you can help others, even charity, you can make charity from the heart you offer. So you see, there are many monks in the monastery, even lay people who practice Dharma, or these Tibetans, or the monks, they give away all their life, they give away to others, So no object to attachment, they're very wise, like this, so free that, they're very wise. You don't torture yourself. During the whole life, torture yourself, torture. Then that time, you clean them, torture yourself. It's terrible. That's terrible. Even at the end of death, you torture yourself. All this worry, fear. So anyway, so you say, you may charity. So what I'm saying is, whether you give away or there with you, but however, from the mind you give away, or you make the will, you give away. So you don't own anything, you don't possess anything. So no object to be attached to. You understand? The point is, whether it is still with you or not, but from your heart, no clinging, you give it away. So you see, like that. So many monks in the monastery, they do that. And so offer everything, see, whether they need help or when, things like that. So I have a group of Dhamma Sangha, so the free, very free death, and so very happy death. So like that, you see. Whether they are famous in the Dharma, education, philosophy or not. There are many monks who pass away, and even in meditation, they don't have famous name. Oh, he's such good, such famous in philosophy, famous geshe, do not necessarily. So that's common monk, they're common monk. That people don't think other monks don't express thought these are wise, learn the Dharma, They don't have particular reputation. So come ordinary monk, says that. But with many of them when they die, because I think the relationship with the Guru, the connection with the Guru is good, no broken, good. That's one thing. And they learned it or not learned it, it doesn't matter. Oh, and they're good. I think it's Samaya with the Guru or Khatori. All things like that. Not careless, and all that. See, and then also maybe Khatori. Good in their commitment, what they have taken to also sometimes that. So none is famous in Dharma, or philosophy, or so much intellect. Oh, not like that. None is always not. So there are many big, huge surprises in the monastery ceremonies. Just talking that. There are many monks. I think I told some of this story here before. I think first or second, I'm not sure. Yeah, so anyway, that's always good to hear how other people die. You see, how the monks are. So one monk, not famous, not particular, all other things ordinary, nothing particular. So on the day when he would die, he dressed up new dress, new robes. Then he went round the cellar. So he asked everybody to leave. He said, goodbye, everybody goodbye. So it went round. Then he went in the room, then he passed away in meditation. He's not expert, not Ramba, not great. No. Oh, like that, you see? So I think the main thing is Khaturi, usually good connection, I say, with Guru. Yes, that for sure, everyone who is death time free, death time meditation, mental, all that, for sure, everything. But based on that, you have to understand. They will not learn Dharma and famous or not. So, one monk in Tawakhamjan, I don't know his name. Tawakhamjan, Tawachi, Nema, Kulakaduni, Tawar Chongjojang, Tawar Chongjojang, Nam, Hore Chongjojang, Sire. Kasa, Mali, Rivale. Rujiba Tudana Shure.
No.
Rujiba Tudana Shure.
They're only back home, wasn't it?
Then my Tawashin Dachore, Rujiba. One monk, not particular, learner, nothing. Goes puja, goes through lay people's house through puja, has through the disciples. When you come back, of course, he's to the disciples, but of course they play. Of course, when the teacher's away, they play. So when you come back, he do beat them. So when the teachers come back from puja, from the lay people's, in the different village puja, they come back. Then they all the disciples, young children, young monks, they're playing. So of course. Then one house they beat, another house they beat, another house they beat. So it's all at the same time. So anyway, on Tawakam, the monk, it's a very simple monk. So he died in not particularly nothing. It's very common. So he died without meditation. And the story is this: he never missed his commitment. We are Samaja, Yamanta, Jara Sambal, never missed, never broke. That he is from the Guru during the initiation. Never missed. That's that. that is the result. Even now, you see, when you die, the ultimate is judges guide you. So you are able to maintain that time. Millionaires, zillionaires, billionaires, trillionaires in the world, America and many where. When they die, you never hear meditating. You understand? No matter how many helicopters they have, no matter how, I don't know. Yeah. But you see, this monk. Simple, very simple, very sincere heart. Very devoted to their guru, very sincere heart, very sincere in everyday life. No big thing, cheating somebody, but no, very simple life, very sincere heart. Every day to your commitment. The death time, the meditation, you have no problem. Understand? Why all these high scientists, all these people in the materialistic billionaires, so much scared. Don't know how to do, doesn't know what to do with the life. Now these simple monks, they recite grace so much. All this sadhanas, initiation, never miss. They even know much, understand the philosophy. Usually sincere heart. Live good life. So sincere heart, very sincere life. Guru is with Guru, devotion. So you see, when you die, it's able to go to pure land, able to whatever, able to die in meditation. So you see, you are very simple. So don't expect you can maintain the. So then everybody in the monastery so surprised, so unbelievable surprised what you can do, what you're able to do. Most difficult time, the most difficult time, death time. You see what you can do. Then person say, that's the most wise person. That is the most wise person. Who can look after himself. Who can look after himself, his life. At that time, no fear, no worry. You see? I will do it. See? I don't remember his name. It's very simple one. Very sincere heart. Doesn't know much about it, doesn't know much Dharma, but sincere heart. So that. And then Kasuri, many monks like that. Then there's one learned one from Baksa, from the house is so wrong. The way they live prisoners during British time. So our house. So he lived not in the house, but burned just outside. Met bamboo. You get bamboo from forest and then crush. They make some more room. I see. So in the morning, night, memorize the text. Those Lama Tonpa was teaching Tangalation. This a good explanation. They interpreted the meaning. Many texts they memorize the recite by heart. What debate. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. You see, there's no much desire. This and that. Very simple life. No this kind of desire. Very simple monk, simple life, but was studying. The debate. Unbelievable. So one of the monk, Baksa, studying, who and able to teach many monks and South India, they're able to develop the Buddha Dharma. So one of them, or there are many from Baksa came, so the learned ones who started there, and then South India they teach to others, so develop the Buddha Dharma in the world like that. Then their disciples become Geshe, and then they teach Dharma there in the monastery especially, and then teach in the east, the west. Then in different countries teach not only Lamrim but even philosophy. And there's a pure, unmistaken pure Buddhism taught. All like that. Then leave positive imprint or positive imprint. To Dharma, to them, so then in the future lives they trying to get a born lower realms and then to achieve higher rebirth and the free from sooner or later even free from samsara and achieve nirvana, blissful state of peace for oneself. Then even the free, even free from raw nirvana and actualize the minor part and then to then achieve the state of omniscience and total cessation, obscuration, not only subtle, and the completion of all the realization. Then you see, then liberate the sentence being bring to enlightenment. So. But then in the east, many geshes went in Tibet to teach the monasteries. And in Tibet now, even lay people, they debate in Tibet, and they're very famous. Even lay people, as soon as many years, they emphasize for lay people to learn Tibet. So Dharamsala started outside of the temple. Young girls and old people, they study debate. So like that, many years ago. Also, so when he did Burma, he had TV, so long time somehow. And then, anyway, when he died, I don't remember exactly. So he died, his body became very small. I don't know how the Western scientists, Western the biology, or the Western, how they would describe this. So their body became very small. I don't know how they describe it. I don't know how would they describe it. How would they think of this? So when they pass away, the body becomes very small. This happens many other meditators like that. Not everyone, but some become like that. The body becomes very small. I mean, also achieving rainbow boy, achieving jalu, not rainbow like this. No, that translation rainbow. No, jalu is Tibetan. Different color clouds, different color clouds. Not like this. No, that's wrong translation. Rainbow. So people would think like no. So different color. As I mentioned, it's so peaceful. No, some clouds you see. Sometimes you see, so peaceful. White, but so peaceful. Kind of interesting design or shape or. Sometimes, not all. So, but that's a different color. Very beautiful. So, I don't know how the word. West would explain, would describe that in their own way. I don't know. I never heard. Yeah, the minimum like that, you see. Then I told you, because one monk, so famous, angry. Everybody at the LZR monastery, everybody afraid talking to the monk. They immediately, by talking to this monk, they immediately, you see, show anger. So, very famous. So when he died, but when he died in meditation. That made it normally how the person looks like, and the death time is meditation. So it doesn't fit normally, is it? So everybody got so high respect. Devotion, was so surprised, so surprised. Yeah, so when you die meditation, wow. So normal life is something, everybody got afraid to speak or something like that. It's so famous, and everyone knows. But then that time, so you see, so that means he's not that what you think he is normally. Very angry person appearing like that means he's not that. Reality is not that. Sure that. So it proves that if it's real like that, in reality, we wouldn't be able to maintain it in time of death. You see? Yeah, then I don't know. Yeah, there are many. So then says in Jume, you know what, there are many monks, not necessarily only learned to Geshe, no. Many monks, when they die in meditation. So stand up, but also sitting, you see, like Buddha passing away, so start, you see, like this. And then many pass with this, many in this position, then pass away, you see. Yeah, that's what described in the 5 powers near death time, the position. So for example, I mentioned it already. So Rinpoche became the disciplinary monk, disciplinary to the Lotang, they call it. Yes. So it's almost it takes much interest to stop in Dharma, the sadhana, you see, Chukalam Jirsa, utilizing the ordinary death in the path to Dharmakaya. So the ordinary best time death in the mystery birth, and then use in the path to result time Trikaya. You know? So so usually Lord Tangdakura don't stop. In Dharmakaya, you see, when sadhana, you see, this Trikaya, utilizing the ordinary death, ordinary rebirth, when the ordinary death and the ordinary intimacy rebirth in the past road Trikaya, result time. That's the meditation in the generation, most important one, those 3. And Satana, you see, most important meditation in the generation state. So, they from Tibet, not only in India, from trip a long time from trip, they don't stop, they go straight. I don't know how the upper tongue they do, but they go straight. They think it's very special, so secret, so something very special. And I don't know, you never hear the reasons, but this is one tell to somebody, then they tell somebody, then like that. So they do that when they lead pujas. But you see, when the Paramahansa became Gegu, because he soon has a great interest, so he consulted with the Lama, when the abbot, and so those monks of course respect Paramahansa because he's passed away with the Paradechang and the great Lama in Tibet. So anyway, they all agreed to stop there. I think 15 minutes or something like that, meditate and the Dhammakaya, you see so they did that. So they did that. So there are 100 geishas. You know, some of the monks from Tsaragat and Dibunga. You see, I think there are about 100 geishas, and so unbelievable, magnificent. You know, the puja. You see, it's an incredible blessing. I mean, incredible power. So they stopped. Something about 15 minutes mentioned. So during that time, one young monk passed away in meditation. It's proof the sign it benefited to him. It benefited to him. See? So he died in the puja, in the meditation. So he's able to meditate when he died. Like that, you see. So gave a big surprise to everybody. So in Tantra College, many monks when they died in meditation. So I think the basis is, I think, good connection with Guru. As I mentioned, great Kaju Lama Tripsen Tangbachare. Tende Jeta, Tende Machuna, Tende Jeta, Tende Machuna. If the relationship depend arising, if the depend arising it's connection with the Guru, if that's not broken, then it doesn't matter whether you break connection with anybody the rest in the world. Anybody doesn't matter. Let it be, doesn't matter, let it be. And then, if you break the connection with the Guru, then even all tongues of migration, not all taking this world, all sentient beings become your relative. What is the use? What is the benefit? What is the use? What is the use for you? All that, you see? So I think that all those, I think, basic, that's the kind of main base. And the devotion to the Guru as the main base. Main base for success. You see, all the Dharma practice, like that, implement all that's success. That's what it is. So now, you see, the 5 powers needed at time, so the power was set then, you see, what the material possessions are, what you gave it away, whether they are at the house, I mean, however, you give away, so you see, like charity. So they're Guru Dhamma, then there's sentient beings, you give them charity, so you make everything charity. So you have no problem, they're not too clean. you're afraid, so afraid that you separate from them, they separate from you, then the family members, then the possession, then last thing is your body, so we don't have that problem. Oh, so you see. So to not cling, to not grasp, to not cling. So that's, see. So here in the Lojong talks about, the shortcomings of the body, to not cling the body. So talks about that, see. So that isn't that. Then other things, you do, if you have taken a high standard initiation, then done retreat, then you do a self-initiation at the death time. So you do self-initiation. So there's a long self-initiation, middle self-initiation, short self-initiation, like that. Oh, sorry. Sorry. So you all that broke samaya or degenerated vows, everything purify and restore, revive. So make pure again by taking self-initiation. So if you're taking high standard, so that's, and then it literally, what everybody can do is that we have taken great initiation not for thought offering. What you have done, receive great initiation, you receive great initiation or have done retreat not, however, whatever can do is thought offering. So it's very powerful to purify the broken samaya and all this negative karma collected with the property much about bodhisattva, all the thought offering. So to again to restore. So samaya what degenerated, I can purify, then restore. So see, of course, there's also about Sabatatra Buddha and that. So all of that you see, make broke samaya vow, so things like that. And if you have taken a great initiation and done retreat, then you can do self-initiation. So purify totally. All that, then revive. Everything is somebody about autumn being pure again. So die with that. So there's no danger, no fear, no danger at all to be born in the Lord. So like that. So of course, you see. But death time, but death can happen all of a sudden. This is probably slow death. But you see, death can happen the time. So therefore, normally you need the practice. Best is you need that practice normally. Or you never know when the death will happen. You never know. So therefore, during even short self-initiation every day, this kind of even at least the short one, or like that, or every day Tatra Buddha, Vajrasattva, also important also. Even the Vajrasattva, evening Vajrasattva 200 times. Then today, whatever negative karma collected with the birth, it stops increasing tomorrow. It became double tomorrow. It stopped that. then they increase the depth tomorrow. So otherwise, if you don't do better Stupa, or the purification, people going to bed, then it becomes all negative karma, whatever collected tomorrow, today with the birth, it becomes double tomorrow, then becomes triple next day. All that it goes like that on and on every day, every hour, as a multiply, whatever. Or then you see one negative karma, even though when you're creating is small, but because they're not purified with Vajrasattva, in the end of the day, so they're increasing day by day, hour by hour, like that, day by day. And then you see, later on when you die, become the size of a mountain. That small negative karma, it never purified in the life, so then it become like a mountain. That from that one, like one atom, you see, by multiplying, become a mountain like that. So small negative karma, by multiplying, then become, when you die, become the size of a mountain. So then what about all other negative karmas? This is just one small negative karma, not purified, become like a mountain itself. So then what about all other negative karma that created that day, this life, past life? Then can you see? So it's out of our conception of the, can imagine that negative karma. So created today and this life and the past lives. Can you imagine? Every small little karma, they become like mountain. So therefore, practice purification so important. Therefore, so important. The Tathagata Buddha is so powerful. Because the Lama Tonpa did 700,000 prostration with the Tathagata Buddha. Then I received realizations, whatever you need to see, like rainfall, realizations, all of that. So in the Volga children, Hare Katsure, so power setting, power of Kasari. So of course, Kasari. Yeah. So that normally, you see, if your mind is in that state, I mean like that, you see, I mean death can happen any day, any time. So you're also you see, so this is the best. That's the best. You see, one I'm going to die. That time I'm going to do this, not now. Then the sorrows that first you didn't get all the one power, the one sitting near the death power, the one power of power near that time. So I'm going to this one and die. Only when I'm dying. That happened also. You thought after many years I could have that use it. That happened unexpectedly. It didn't get done in the practice. So the best thing is in normal life. If you are practicing like this, then it's so easy. That can have any time. So like that. So The same thing, the shortcoming self-sharing thought is a number top. So the power from the shortcoming self-sharing to putting all the blames to that, all the katsuri. Yeah, the katsuri, or the mistakes, or the negative karma, or all the things. So as I explained yesterday, also the negative. 아니 뱀비톱 몰람지톱 그래서 other same as well to dedicating the merits to dedicating the merits, practice, to be able to practice Bodhicitta in those times, in the death time, intimate stage to birth, so praying, then there's the planning, making decision or the plan, making plan. So not separate from Bodhicitta during those times. So all those things happen with Bodhicitta, the Pebitop. Pebitop is in Katsuni. Then you see the conduct of other resistance, Pebitop, the power habituation. So the conduct is that it explains the same. Here like that. Facing to the consider to the north, I think. Not north, to the west. To the west. Then there's that's one thing. Amitabha Pure Land in the west. That's western pure field, Amitabha Buddha. So, and then there's another reason. So, to be born there. The retreat also facing impossible, facing towards that. So there's another reason. I've forgotten. Receiving blessing. Receiving blessing, but I've missed something. Second one, receiving blessing. To remember completely. So there's then this rib is on the bed, then two legs stretch, and then this hand. So like this, impossible like this. And then it is mentioned that stop this. If you cannot do, then stop with the cotton here. So this attachment, this breath. This is where the breath of attachment running. So you stop with the cotton of the blood. That's also advice. So it helps with that. So then you die. Then you die with bodhicitta or tonglen, taking out the sentiment suffering, and then giving one's own happiness. Yeah, the merits and body possession, sound, body possession, and so on. The merits, 3 times merits, so all the rest happens. So I give others, so doing Dharma practice. Although also meditate on emptiness, that is so whatever you want. So whatever you like to do. Then you see, and normally we go to bed with that manner. You see, remembering Buddha, when the Buddha passing away. So remember that. So it becomes easy at the death. Easy when you die, also to die in the same position that way. So that helps. That helps to remember Buddha. So whenever you do like this, they remember Buddha passing away to position. So they remember Buddha. So it makes it easy to remember Buddha even when you die. That is that's what it. Then also, if you sleep in that way, it protects from the harm. See, spirit harm, spirit possession harm. So not being you get nightmares, all the fears, all the things. So it helps. By the way, to don't get those problems, protection. Then it's easy to easy to maybe it helps is to rise virtue thought. Maybe in the sleep also to become virtue. Maybe in the dreams, or maybe it can make it easier. So because so I think that's that's it. So. So Kasuri, so the brief like this. So anyway, Kasuri. So Lama Tonpa, Kasuri. Lama Tonpa manifested thing is we think all the way meditated manifested Tonpa, the founder of the Dharma, Tonpa, Shatyamani Buddha, and then they say, then more describes the quality Chom. I've explained already. Then now then. So then is a Kalpatra, sixth fortune. 614, I translate that, cover 2. So I'm not going to mention the 6 cover. Ongju Pusun Tsopa, so you have perfect enrichness. You have perfect enrichness. Then Supunzo Tsopa, you have a perfect form. Perfect form. Then third, you have a perfect glorification. Bel Pusun Tsopa. Fourth one, perfect firmness. The fifth one, perfect I left out the Tsokpa, perfect, but the Tsokpa gathered. Gathered perfect enrichness. Gathered perfect form. Gathered perfect glorification. Then Tapapusa gathered perfect families. Ishipusa gathered perfect transcendental wisdom. 20% gathered perfect perseverance. That's 6. Together perfect enrichness. Control enrichness. Then let's go through the explanation there. So, having that gathered perfect enrichness, that is due to holy mind is enriched in the 4 fearless quality. Buddhist quality. So I don't remember now. I'll check later. Then second, gather perfect form. That is because the sentient beings, if by looking at one pulse of the Buddha's holy body, Sanji Pabu Kumbu Chila Kawa Mangu Teja Chama Sheva. So sentient beings, you see, look at one pulse of Buddha's holy body for many eons, you never get a satisfaction. Always wondrous, always. Not all that, but the whole Buddha's holy body never get satisfaction. You want to look again and again. You never get satisfaction like that. Like that. See, whether sentient beings, sentient beings' body, then as after some time you get bored. You change your mind, you get bored. So that they see. But Buddha's holy body never get satisfied. They always want to see. So Buddha said, one part of Buddha's holy body, so you get so many eons, never get satisfaction. Then Penchen Bonding is and this he said, Buddha's holy body, Gui Shinga Tamjila Chama, Shingon and Guli Chapsa, Penchen said today, because Buddha's holy body covered the whole field, whole world, whole field. Kui shinga tamjira jam. Kachori. This shingam, this might be Pure Land, maybe Pure Land, I'm not sure. The holy Buddha's holy body covered all the world. Maybe Shingam, this might be Pure Land, I'm not sure. Shingam, so all this Pure Land is covered on the holy body. So on the Buddha's holy body, this is the Buddha's qualities. So it is can't, sentient beings can't, it's way beyond what sentient being can imagine. You know, this Buddha's secret, these incredible qualities. Shingatam then Buddha's pure land covered the Buddha's whole holy body. Like that. Shingatam Chukula Chapsudo is a Buddha's quality function. Like that. Then now, the third one, gather perfect glorification. And that's because Buddha, wherever they abide, wherever they abide, in any world, wherever they abide, the sentient beings, you see, who are object to be subdued by them. Sentient beings who are object to be subdued by them. So wherever they abide, so they abide wherever there are sentient beings who are object to be subdued by the Buddha. So abiding there, then it makes their mind to be satisfied. So makes these Buddhas abiding there, that makes those sentient beings' minds to be satisfied. Even the devas abiding in the desire realm, Dokamba, then even the devas who are abiding in the form realm, even they think, Emma, Dada Hanan, Toma Sanjala, he seems to never, Tini, Jocher Trusu doing, and they're saying, you see, Emma, expressing how wonderful, you see. We are devas, by looking at Buddha's holy body, in Buddha's holy body, abide, and then abide, mind being satisfied, so happy, abiding, the mind being satisfied, mind being so happy. This is why Buddha's holy body has this effect. It's mainly because the result of past, mainly the result in the past, you see, protects the morality. Then, fourth, gather perfect firmness. So, cannot see the end. Cannot see the end of the Buddha's, the Pure Land. End of the Pure Land, or the end of this surrounding, Buddha's surrounding, you can see the end of that. So that is due to there's a story that Mayanggalji tried to measure Buddha's pinnacle or something. The Buddha's pinnacle, unbelievable. Went to measurable, could not measurable, unbelievable. There's something I don't remember there. I don't know, covered, I don't know, something unbelievable. Sky or some, I don't remember clearly, but it's like that, I can't measure. I went to measure the Buddha's pinnacle, but I can't measure it all. By mango. So this, what Buddha's such quality, Buddha's pure land cannot see the end, or Buddha's surroundings, cannot see the end. So like that is because in the past, the result, these qualities, this is the qualities in the past, mainly practice the parameter of charity. And then number 5, and gather perfect wisdom. In 1 second, or in 1 split second, I'm not sure. It says in 1 second. Buddha's holy mind can directly see all the past existence, all the present, all the future existence, all can see at the same time. Directly can see. Buddha's omniscient. That's the quality of the Buddha's holy mind. Even in 1 second, such a short time, is even 1 second. So that is the quality Buddha has. That's a result of past having practiced the parameter of concentration. The number 6. Number 6 is get that perfect perseverance. Number 6. And in 1 second, could be in 1 split second, and so the Buddha doing work for sentient beings who are objectively subdued, dulja, who are objectively subdued by Buddha. So covers whole sky, who are sentient beings who are objectively doing the work for sentient beings, Buddha. In every second, Buddha is doing work for sentient beings who are objectively subdued and covered whole sky. So to every single sentient being, to everyone. So including counting here, all of us, nobody left out. All of us, in every second, Buddha is working for us. Every sentient being, including us, everyone of us here. Normally you have to know that. You have to be aware that Buddha is working for you all the time. Objective subject covers the sky. So this is den, Chomden, den, number 6. That's has a kavatu. So 6 fortune, I say 6 fortune. So I mentioned before, onto Puzutoba, get that perfect enrichness. So there's a common one, probably common one, even devas, Indras, and those, maybe I think it seems maybe they have a common one, but this is an uncommon one. 8 enrichness, 8 enrichness, the particular, particular 8 enrichness, that is what Buddha has. Upatamaba Chichitamba, Gui want to. So the enrichness of, have to check that translation, but enrichness of the holy body of the Buddha. So I mention in every second, so the holy body, numberless holy body, reveal for the sentient things. In every second, numberless sentient things. Most amazing. So at the same time, Chichirtabas, at the same time, numberless form. In every second, they were enriched in the holy body of the Buddha. So, you see, in every second, the numberless holy body, reveal at the same time. At the same time. To the sentient beings. Most amazing. So it's beyond our concept, our imagination. We can't handle that, can't hard to think. Soon we want to enrichness to Buddha's holy speech. Simjen tamji ketu che chikchik tongpa, so revealing Dharma. In the language of every sentient being, at the same time, Simje Tamji Ketu Che Chikcher Tomba Sungo. So, enrichness of the holy speech is that Buddha revealed Dharma in the language of all the sentient beings at the same time. Not now it's English, now next one is Russian, next one Chinese, not like that. You don't do it. All at the same time. You understand? Oh, Sungawanju. The enrichness of Buddha's holy speech. What mentioned? So enrichness of the holy mind is no concept, without concept. Without concept, then understanding directly every single existence that is known. Shicha. So, every single existence that is known. If it's known by omniscience, it exists. If omniscience doesn't see it, then it doesn't exist. See? So, Shija, Tamji Chevim, directly seeing every single past, present, future, phenomena, every single existence that is known. So you see, can read, for example, can read in every second, can read numberless sentences with mind. Buddha's omniscience can do that. Or directly, without slightest mistake. Can you imagine? I say I can answer. Able to read in 1 second. Omniscience can see it, can read it directly. Every single ant's mind, not only in this world, but in numberless universe. Ants who are in numberless universe, in every second can read. In each second can read every sentence, every ant's mind that which are in numberless universe. For example, things like that. See, amazing. Enrichness of the the true not magical, miracle, I think. Miracle, enrichness of the miracle. And revealing the limitless, revealing the limitless miracle power. And simultaneously actualized. So without effort, natural or naturally accomplish what they simultaneously accomplish, miracle power or simultaneously accomplish. So the Buddha can reveal limitless miracle power. Naturally, actualized. So that not just limitless. The enrichness of the miracle power. Then you never time to chapa. You to never time to chapa kundu unsusa. Or enrichness of the all the time going. All the time pervading, and enrichness of all the time pervading. That's one translation, but gundro, so enrichness of all the time going. So that means, see, Buddha's holy body or holy mind pervade completely pervade all the objects. All the objects pervaded, all the objects, all the time, past, present, future, all the time pervaded. Then pervaded all the temporal time, circumstances, or temporal time. Temporal time, then all the times they're completely covered. So there's no time past, present, future. There's no time where there's no Buddha. Buddha's omniscience or holy body is not covered. You see. And then Then enrichness of the place. Enrichness of the place. So always have Buddha is always in the place of the qualities of the 10 powers, and Buddha's called the 10 powers, and all those powers, all those qualities. Fearless state of the realizations, and then 10 power, and they're more, so all those qualities. In Buddha's enrichness of place, then Buddha's always in those places, in those place or state of qualities or 10 power and so forth. So that's Nijongchu. And Sheba Tamji, Ten Tamji, Juvani, the Veongchu. So then, the Veongchu, enrichness of desire. Enrichness of desire. The Veongchu. Enrichness of wishes or desire. Sheba Tamji, Ten Tamji Druva. You see, Buddha's quality. The minute you think, Buddha's quality, share. The minute Buddha's holy mind think, the minute Buddha's holy mind think, all the success happens at the same time. All the success happens. All the success happens. The minute Buddha think, all the success happens. So that's the enrichness of desire. The way Tini ducha meba namla, ducha mumeba namla, ducha mumeba namla, changchu sumbu yula jewa. Ducha mumeba namla, the sentient beings who are object of subject. Mumeba means no number, numberless. Towards the numberless sentient beings who are object of subdued, then so generating in the mental continuum. You see the enlightenment of the minor part, and then the enlightenment of the minor part. Then the two arahatships. Sarvagayana arahatship and the hearlessness arahatship. So those are lower enlightenment. So those two arahatships in order, able to actualize in the mental continuum. So Buddha show that aspect. And we're talking about the Buddha's quality, so we'll be showing that aspect. You see, Buddha, for example, you see in Buddha show, Guru Shakyamuni Buddha show 12 deeds in Buddha. One of them is becoming there are 12 deeds, and then evening time the holy deeds of subduing the matters, the 10 million matters, you see, subduing them. So they attack Buddha. They attack Buddha. So even carrying what Mount Ramiro or something, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, all kinds of weapons they carry. Then, so if they do, it doesn't hit Buddha. So it becomes flower. The bullets become flower to the Buddha. You see, offering flower to Buddha. So it's all become like that. So then at the last, then they show, three female three women, people to show, they show the female sex. One old one, one young one, and another one, two or three, showing female sex and exposed and to distract the Buddha's concentration, but couldn't the 10 million Maharaj could they tried to could not even the in the form of female form, the old lady, young lady, all that could not distract Buddha's concentration. So Buddha subdued to all of them just without slight moment, just mind living the loving kindness. So in the loving kindness, and just without even slight movement, just living loving kindness, then subject to all of them. So yeah, like that. Then you see the next early morning, then achieving enlightenment. So according to Mahayana, this is the not first. So while Buddha is showing enlightenment here, achieving enlightenment is showing that aspect. In another world, Buddha is coming down from Tushita. Tushita people, Tushita coming down in that human world. Another universe like that. Another universe, Buddha is in the 6 years, astrocious life living there. Another universe. So 12 deeds is different in each universe, has a different universe. So while Buddha showing enlightenment here, there are numberless universe. So different universe, different. It happens from 12 deeds, then different deeds happen at the same time. So all like that you see. So then similar, then Buddha showing the aspect actualizing the Sharabhagayana soul to realize as arhatship. Then here listen as arhatship. Oh, Buddha show that. But according to Hinana, then that's the first one. That 12 this is the first time, and first time enlightenment. But Mahayana is a Buddha enlightened numberless eons ago. So the different universes, Buddha showing the 12 days in different one. So it happened in different ones. So that's then generating the three enlargement in the mental system. So these are this one, last one, enrichness of Buddha's holy action. Like that. So this 8 has a 8 particular enrichness Buddha's called. Okay, so Lama Tonpa Chomden. So the meaning of that, all that's included in the den, or meaning of den. Chom, destroyed, qualified, then qualified. Six fortune, Kavatu, qualified. Then they gone beyond. They is gone beyond samsara nirvana, raw nirvana. So they. But also then with the Kushi Shangatin, folk highest and the 5 wisdoms. Kushi Shangatin also, I think I saw also counted like that. Chomden de. That's what you see, then described. First, the real, what is it, the Lama then? You see, Chomden, Tonpa Chomden de. Taking Shabbat suchness. Taking Shabbat suchness. So all the phenomena do not have true existence, do not have a real. There's no real. So all our phenomena are empty. So Teishin Shakabaso, all the phenomena, the nature is emptiness. The nature is emptiness. Teishin Shakpa, so realize all the phenomena as it is empty. Realize everything empty as it is empty. Meaning Teishin Shakpa. So Buddha, so directly saying it is empty as it is empty. Teishin Shakpa, Da Jamba. Delusion, delusion. Delusion of the four, that's a 4 matters, or the 4 subtle, also 4 subtle matters, besides 4 gross matters, 4 subtle matters. The Dajamba, so you can refer Da not only delusion, but also the obscuration to the full no mind. So we're going to die, the Tonpa destroyed. Young Tapa, Sangye, fully enlightened, purified, and realized, totally, perfectly. Bhagava, glorified, means the transcendental wisdom, because Dhammakaya. Non-dual this Sheketa, the caste, when Buddha was born in India. Sheketa might one. There was singing Bhagavad Sheket to Bala to the might one, Sheketa, Sheketa, the costume. Chatalo, I prostrate with my body, with the mind. Chat. And then Chalo means, you see, Chalo means you're looking for you're looking for whole path to enlightenment. The root of the path to enlightenment, the correctly devoting word to the friend. Correctly devoting word to the friend, the root of the path to enlightenment. From there, the renunciation to this life, renunciation to the future life. Then bodhicitta, then you see emptiness, right view, then you see the common, uncommon, the two stages, general stage, growth, subtle, and then completion stage is 5. Clear light. Five stages. The isolation of body, the isolation of speech, isolation of mind. That is the clear light. So anyway, clear light, then illusory body, then unification, then no unification, no more learning, the unified state of Vajradhara. Unification, no more learning. Before that, unification of learning. So there are 5 stages. So there's a clear example, then the impure illusory body, water exhaled after that, and then a clear meaning. Then after that it took pure illusory body, then unification, no more learning. So, Chal means you look. Chal means you look all this to achieve. Chal means you want to achieve all this from root path to correctly following words of friend up to the omniscience. You are asking. You wish to achieve in your heart all this. Chal. So chak, chal, chak. Then you see chak, chal, or chak. Then you purify. Disrespect to the guru So as I told you, not only outside respect, this is related with the devotion, you see. So disrespect, anyway, the disrespect to the Guru, from there, all the wrong concepts. And then the very last one, the subtle, the white appearance, the chepa, the red increasing, and then chepa malamba, nyeto nalamba, the neatament, the dark part, the dark neatament, the neatament, the darkness. Neatament, the darkness, nyeto nalamba, so the sorry, inatama. The subtle droll view, subtle droll's view. All the very last view. Although they say, all to purify. Chak means to wipe away, like the dust on like the garbage on the floor. They clean away. Chak. So you clean the mental garbage, garbage in your mind to the disrespect to the Guru. From there, all the way up to this subtle duality view of the white appearance and the increasing and the attempt darkness. Chak, to clean away. Then realization from correctly devoting one's friend, correctly following one's friend, up there up to the state of omniscience. Thallos. So you wish to have, say, thallos. What the Lama Tonpa Chomden. What we owe, that we owe recite, that we owe recite. So I thought to give some explanation how the meaning is so rich. The meaning it's so rich, that. So tomorrow, I think, I don't know when. So to the Bodhisattva tomorrow. Then very slowly then reach to Hiruga. Very, very slowly. More slow than slug. Dharmasala slug. This, when there's a lot of rain, not very showers, but kind of never stop. Kind of then many slugs going very slowly. See, stick the body on the ground. Totally stick the body on the ground. Then going very slowly. Like that. Okay, so thank you very much. 다게 진행사배 개화됐던 로하고라 가면 제발저도 로산다 봐야 되면 버린 자지주
사제 뱅게 저제면도 다레라네 제니네 게마네 상게 제도네 베와이 도가나다 제나저바이주 제제나메 고제라네지 나가라테네 저제게바다 로사데메 다메 사소예 도에메세 파코네 요지 예당고라 멘데나 감네나요
장주 선조 뭐 마제바 나티지 제바 냠바 매바 요공네 공 강제라베 고르시는 대변단 대화 말을 제레세와 땡땡 자소의 샤베스 나도 덴저로즈当年 ninje sonzo jibela jejire sanje kanten chana be mo tenzen jazola za shenden ro did all the past present future merit to collect environment merit to collect number listen to merit to collect number buddhas Sorry. All these merits. Sorry. Which do not exist from its own side. Because it exists in many. May the I do that, may the I who do not exist from its own side at all. Because it exists in many. Achieving Buddhahood, which do not exist at all from its own side, because it exists in many. Lead all the sentient beings who do not exist from its own side. All. Because it exists in many. To that Buddhahood, which do not exist from its own side. It exists because it exists in many. Pamas. parts alone who exist, who do not exist, all from its own side. Because it exists in the man. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
So I just have an announcement. Just if you are taking any photos of anywhere around the retreat site, if you could just be careful if there are any photos of the Chinese venerable nuns or just nuns here at the moment, or the monk, that we don't put them, don't publish them or put them on the internet. So if you've got them in the background or something, or